Scott Sands. Scott Sands Delta Variant Tour. Scott Sands. Scott Sands Delta Variant Tour. Scott Sands. He's had the vaccination. Scott Sands Delta Variant Tour. Scott Sands. Still caught this variation. Scott Sands Delta Variant Tour. Scott Sands Delta Variant Tour. He'd hope Rona would stay away. He caught the damn thing anyway.
One more day from the Commodore Perry Quarantine Studios in beautiful downtown Toledo. Great to have you along. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Scott Sands, along with my producer, Tiger the Cat, who after several different attempts at recording has decided to make an appearance on this Zoom video. Go hot down. There he goes. Go get something to eat, Tiger. We'll come back to bug us in a minute. This weekend, a lot happening in the area, including a great concert event, a great festival that we'll tell you about. We're on Zoom, as I mentioned, at WSPD.com right now with my buddies from Oliver Hazard. Great to see you guys. We're on Zoom. Can't wait to see you in person for Oliver Hazard Day tomorrow, everybody.
All right. Thanks for having us, Scott. Appreciate it.
Good to see you again.
How have you guys been doing? I mean, have you been back on the road since the whole pandemic and stuff started?
Yep. Yeah, we did a tour up in like the New England area, hit a few of the states, Boston, New Hampshire, upstate New York. And then just recently, just this Tuesday, we got back from Colorado area. We played Fort Collins, Denver, Golden, and another spot up there.
What are you guys seeing on the road from fans and people ready to get out for shows?
Oh yeah, they're definitely excited. We've been, everywhere we go, I think people are just like so grateful that, we're able to, bring live music to their home. A lot of this is through our living room tour, which is, more or less like a backyard, courtyard tour at the moment, keeping it kind of safe in like an outdoor space. But yeah, we've had like really big turnouts for all the shows. So people are definitely, super excited to get back there.
And Oliver Hazard Day, always one of the bigger events in Northwest Ohio since this was started, 5 years ago, I believe, was the first Oliver Hazard Day. 4 years ago?
4 years ago. Yep.
Yeah. This will be our third one, minus, we would have had one last year, but.
Right. But, other things got in the way.
Wait, so who did the song for your and question 2 is why didn't we get asked?
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, the crack musical team of Tim Belcher and Bryce Johnson helping out. Hopefully this will be the last day that I have to play that damn song. But you guys are welcome to record anything for the show whenever you want. You know that.
Appreciate it.
So tell us about Oliver Hazard Day and about the festival Saturday night in Waterville.
Well, gates, I believe, will be at 4:30, and our first artist will start at 5 o'clock. We will have a few food trucks there, I think 3, I believe. And we'll be selling our own beer. It's a canned beer that we teamed up with Patron Saints, and they printed a label and the whole gamut. So we're going to have those for sale until they run out. And then we'll have also just regular, I believe, Miller Lite and whatever other light beers, a shandy probably, I don't know.
Yeah, do you have one of the beers there? Have you been drinking the beer all day?
Yesterday we drank a little earlier than we wanted to. We met them around, I think, 1 o'clock, and they were pouring them until we were leaving. So
it's always tough doing a business meeting in the AM at a brewery.
Right.
It was fun. I really enjoyed it. My shopping afterwards was a little more enjoyable than usual.
When you've got to rehearse this afternoon. You don't want to get too into the Oliver Hazard beer yet from Patron Saints.
Yes, exactly. And we got to save it to sell anyhow because it's a limited supply. So whatever's left over, I'm sure we'll take advantage of.
So who are all the bands playing? Who all is performing other than obviously you guys at Oliver Hazard?
Yeah. So we're the only local band. There'll be 4 other artists besides us. Starting out the night is
Scott T. Smith.
Scott T. Smith. He's a Louisville, Kentucky native and plays down there a bunch. Next would be a girl from LA named Tem Scott. She'll be flying in tomorrow, I believe. Next will be Brother Elsie. They're from upstate Michigan. We think they're from Grand Rapids. I think they currently live in Detroit. We're not really sure, but they'll be there. And then Jack Symes, he's a Brooklyn native, and he'll be coming in.
You guys have a lot of new music that you're going to be playing, including from a new record.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we got our new single, Fly Right, which just came out a week and a half ago. And yeah, so we'll definitely be debuting that. It's kind of like the theme song of this year's festival. But yeah, and then we have a couple other surprises we'll be playing. So
I'm going to play Fly Right here in a few minutes on the Scott Sands Show, and we'll have a link to the music video on my blog at WSPD.com. And you were telling me about the music video for Fly Right.
Totally. Yeah, we partnered up with the Waterville Historical Society. Went up there and started taking photos from the last 100 years, and just different spots in and around Waterville, different places and themes and businesses that have been through here. And then we actually got a graphic designer to cut them all out and put them into our music video. And it's kind of an animated music video with all those pictures we took from the Historical Society.
I can't wait to say it. I've heard the single, but I can't wait to watch the music video. It sounds like it's a nice little tribute to your hometown. And you guys really, in touring the country and playing your music everywhere, are bringing a lot of attention to the small little town.
That's the goal.
Definitely. Yeah, we, with every like national press piece we get, it's pretty exciting because each one of them finds it really important to mention Waterville, Ohio. And so I think like all these people from all over the country and even, the world who listen to our music know that we're from this little town, and they reference it when they talk to us and like, hey, what's that? Watertown, Waterville, it's like people actually know or try to know this little place that they never would think to. And that's what's exciting about this weekend is folks come in from, the region, but also some are starting to trickle in from all over the country just to go to Waterville, Ohio, which, wasn't that cool, but it could be if we all try to make it.
Well, and it's great to have you guys as indie musicians becoming so successful and bringing attention to Waterville, both through your music and touring, but also through Oliver Hazard Day, through this festival, which 2 years ago, obviously the pandemic took a year off last year, but 2 years ago, I mean, there were probably 5, 6, 7,000 people on 3rd Street in downtown Waterville enjoying all the great live music and beer and food.
It might not be, you might be being a little generous there.
I think it was 10 or 11.
Yeah.
All we know is how many people paid.
The head count I did was 15,000.
It was crazy. The cool thing for us, I think the realization was seeing all the people sneaking in, which was to us, we weren't offended at all. We were actually, it was kind of like,
but don't do that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But we were like, oh, this is cool.
Or that's the right approach to take.
People actually want to get in here.
The fact that people want to sneak in is cool to us. But yeah, this year we got some metal barricades, so it'll be a little
pellet guns.
I get it, but don't sneak in. You're supporting local music. You're supporting local businesses. These are artists who have had a hell of an 18-month period. All of the bands and road crews and soundtrack, everybody involved with producing live entertainment has not had the best year and a half. So please don't sneak in. I'm glad you're making it a little bit more of a challenge, but support local artists, support local musicians, support live entertainment, which is what this weekend is about and what Oliver Hazard Day is about as well. All of the ticket information at oliverhazardday.com. And it's going to be a great, it was so much fun 2 years ago and every year that I've been to Oliver Hazard Day.
Definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's looking like good weather so far, knock on wood, and we have our ducks in a row, so it should be a good day.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful.
Then what? What's next after Oliver Hazard Day? What are your plans for the rest of the year?
We got a few festivals in the South that we're gonna be playing, and then we'll tour around those festivals. A couple in North Carolina, one in Tennessee. And then we'll do our living room tour around those, and we'll just keep rolling.
Explain the living room tour. A lot of people may not know what you mean by that. I mean, these are really small, intimate shows.
Totally. Yeah. So like 3 years ago, we put put it out there to our fans that we'd come and play in their living room for them and all their friends. And since then, it's kind of snowballed, and we now have a submission button on our website, and people submit from all over the country, and including like Canada and Australia and Europe. And we get like, obviously we can't go to those places that easily, but yeah, we now, we respond to those submissions, and we route a tour, and we drive all over the country and stop in folks' houses and play for them and 50 friends, and try to make a splash.
What was the genesis? Where did the idea for Oliver Hazard Day for this festival come from?
Oh yeah, the mayor of Waterville. We kind of, not sure who approached who, but we got to know each other, and we wanted to do something for the town. And she suggested putting on a small music festival, and kind of just went from there.
I think it's terrific. It's a great event for Waterville. It's a great event for Northwest Ohio. Tickets on sale now, or you can get them at the gate Saturday evening in downtown Waterville along 3rd Street. Scott T. Smith, Tim Scott, Brother Elsie, Jack Sims, and of course, Oliver Hazard, oliverhazardday.com has all of the information for this year's lineup and this year's festival. It's going to be a blast, and I hope to see everybody there. I'll be out of quarantine after tonight and can't wait to make it out for my first event since all of this started for me, which is weird.
Well, we're glad you're doing well, Scott.
Talking with Oliver Hazard, we're on Zoom right now at WSPD.com, and I'm going to cut away because of licensing rights and all of that on video. But guys, set up the song. I'm going to play Fly Right for everybody now on the radio.
All right.
It's our brand new single, Fly Right, came out July 29th. First single off our new album that will be coming out at the end of this, or later this year.
You can stream it anywhere.
Perfect. Guys, great to see you. See you tomorrow night.
Thanks, Scott.